No one knew I was in Top Boy. So when I walked out, it was like I went from being a ghost to being a giant. I got the biggest reaction in those 2 episodes. I saw it go from like selling in a car boot to signing to Jay-Z. So I was thinking, who do I know in the acting industry? I don't know nobody at this point, except for one person. I see things I've never seen before. Now when I watch things, I rewind them. It takes me about 5 hours to watch a film because I'm like, wait, that part there. This ain't football. You ain't got to start from young. I can't lie to you, man. It can happen for you at any time in your life. Just you know, you just got to tap into what you appreciate, man. I better be humble. I better be grateful for this because like one of my first jobs on the beach. What? I come from a very strict Muslim family. Like, very hard for them to understand about tattoos, you know what I mean? But I feel like it made me who I am today. I feel free in my own city. But it taught me a valuable lesson, man. It taught me it's not about who you are and what I can benefit from you. It's like, what's your passion? You know what I mean? I'll work with you. I don't care about what it can do for me or how it can benefit me. It's more like, what's your passion? Where's your head at? Like,
how do you break into the creative industry? And how do our experiences shape our careers? Welcome to the podcast that asks the most influential creatives how they got the role that ultimately changed everything and what proactive tips others can adopt to get the picture. I'm your host, Kiosa Sukami, and this podcast series is brought to you by London Podcast Studios. In this episode, we have a very special guest in the studio, Ash Barba. After leaving school just before his GCSEs, Ash was taken on as part of the team of streetwear and lifestyle brand Trapstar. Knowing he had a passion for skits, he initially wanted to do comedies. Fast forward a few years later, he was cast in his breakout role, playing Chaash from Netflix's Top Boy. Welcome to the studio, Ash. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing today, man? You good?
Man, I'm good.
Yeah, how you been?
I've been good. Just, you know, really just getting into 2024. Home life. We're in the 3rd week of Ramadan, so, you know, taking it easy, man.
Yeah. How was you said you were recently going to go off and do a shoot and you got some bad news that it was changed, the location was changed.
Yeah, so this is an international job, so it's somewhere abroad, but in that specific country, which I was looking forward to go to. There's some government issues going on, I believe, with change of office or something. So they revoked our license to go and to film out there.
Yeah.
So we found another location.
Yeah. But hopefully it's a much better place.
Yeah. Sign me a place. You know?
Nice one.
For me, I love these these jobs abroad because to me it's like a holiday.
Yeah.
But I should be treating it like work. I treat it like a holiday.
So before we get into, discussing your work and your profile and everything, we wanted to kind of get to know you a little bit and kind of find out about yourself first. So let's just wheel it back all the way and just kind of find out where were you born to start with?
I was born in London, St Mary's Hospital in Paddington.
Mm-hmm.
I think my whole family, all my siblings were born there. It's like a go-to hospital. Everyone in my area is born there. I don't know. But I was born there. I was raised in a area called Mozart Estate, which is between Queen's Park and Ladbroke Grove. It's really just a council. It's just a council housing area full of blocks. Born there, raised there. It's like where Carnival is. I guess we're like the parking lot for Carnival. Yeah. Everyone parks in Mozart and walks over to Carnival.
No one's knocking on your doors using the toilets.
Nah, what are you talking about, man? My mum will throw a slipper in your head, dude. But yeah, so born and raised in West London. Never really moved far away from that area. I still live within the area. So yeah, man, I'm just being raised in an area where, how do I explain it? We are right across the road from an area called Ladbroke Grove, and Ladbroke Grove, me being Moroccan, Ladbroke Grove is a predominantly Moroccan area where all the Moroccans migrated from. We all came from the same city back home, and we all went to Ladbroke Grove, where I kind of went to an area which was right next to it, and I was in a predominantly Caribbean area. So my upbringing was a bit different. It's like I was supposed to be on that side over there with the Moroccans, but I'm over here. I wouldn't change it. I feel like that's what makes me me. It was a very interesting kind of upbringing because I should have been where all the Moroccans. I think my life would have been completely different if I was around them guys. Yeah, I feel like that was a big lesson for me growing up. That was a big part of my childhood because I had to kind of. It made me more intrigued by my culture because I used to say, "Oh my God, like all the Moroccans over there," and I had to start doing research and finding out, oh, we kind of did have a moment where we all migrated at one time to this one place and we all come from this little city back home, and it made me appreciate Moroccan culture so much more. Where I think if I was raised in that community in Ladbroke Grove, it would have just been
something you took for granted.
Yeah, something I just took for granted.
Yeah,
but being across the road, I mean, it kind of made me. It kind of just it attracted me more.
So what was that like in terms of like, you know, being between essentially two different cultures? Obviously, you've got the Moroccan side, and you've got I think West London in general has got quite a mixed Afro-Caribbean sort of culture. So what was that like? What was that like for you?
I mean, it had its ups and downs, definitely. You know, it made me feel like I didn't understand my identity. I feel North African Moroccans, I feel a lot of us we're too black to be Arab, we're too Arab to be black. So like, you know, we don't feel much accepted from either side, but you always meet just gems of friends, of people who just remind you that, bro, no matter where you're from, you're you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was kind of always a confusing upbringing. And it was just, but I feel like all this kind of confusion led me to want to, like, you know, embrace my culture, go back home, understand it. It's not just a holiday to me. Every time I go to Morocco, it's like an educational trip. I mean, I get to go and find out about the history, because the history is really rich over there. Yeah. So for me, it was interesting.
Yeah, good mate. So what was that your family dynamic like? Do you have any siblings?
Yeah. I got. I'm the youngest of 6 siblings.
Okay.
I've got 3 sisters, 2 brothers. And I'm a mama's boy. So how it is at my household is, I was the youngest, and as soon as I was born, my mum and dad broke up.
Okay.
So like, as in, I woke up, when I came to my senses and I was old enough to remember things, I was like, hey guys, what did I miss? Everyone's like, you missed mum and dad. Like, so I didn't like, they would tell me stories about my dad, like, yo man, dad was like this, dad was like that, But I just know mum, innit? So, but no, me and my dad, we're cool. Like, big up dad, you know what I mean? Like, we hang out most time. But,
so are any and your siblings like working in, you know, sort of similar industries?
No.
Or all gone off to do?
No. I feel like because they had both my parents around, they all took the traditional Moroccan route, which was get married, have babies, have house, good job.
That's it.
Yeah, so I feel like I kind of came out where my mum raised me. I don't know. My mum was my mum's a mum, innit? So she has a way of, like, you know, being strict, but I feel like not having my dad in the house made me kind of a bit more lax on the whole traditional upbringing, and I can just go out and do what I want. Get tattoos. I come from a very strict Muslim family, like, very hard for them to understand about tattoos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like it made me who I am today.
Yeah. I can imagine that probably applies for like career-wise as well. Obviously, they'd want you to go into, like you said, some like a, you know, good job and everything. So when you were sort of younger and kind of thinking about like careers, like what were you thinking? Like, were you thinking about acting, or were you looking at other things? What were your initial like early education like?
I mean, I think again, because of where I grew up, I don't think I kind of had that luxury of thinking of what I want to be growing up. I can't lie, I can't think back. Actually, tell a lie. Nah. I think I used to play basketball for a local team, but I think that was just because I was tall. Like, I can't play. But more time, I don't think I had that luxury of, I want to be this. I just knew that I got to make money. I got to pay the bills. I don't know. I just feel like I had to provide, and I kind of stumbled in my life. It's like I always look back at everything that's happened, and I always realize there's a reason for why it happened. Like you mentioned earlier, I left school really, really young, bro. I left school the year before doing my GCSEs. You know how stupid that is, bro. I was so my parents were like, you couldn't hold up for one more year. You had to be naughty. But
so what was that? Because you got expelled?
Yeah, I got expelled. I got. Did you ever? There was a class called RE Religious Education. Do you remember this class?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Teacher said something about North Africa. I didn't like it.
Okay, so it was like a personal.
Yeah, man. And then after, I must have corrected him, and then he said something back about the poverty over there, and the whole class went, "Ooh!" So I just picked up a chair and threw it.
Mad.
Oh, I was on the back of the class.
Yeah.
Slow motion. I remember just seeing it slow motion. If that hits him, regardless of what happens, I'm out of here. Because that is a chair in the air. When the chair was in the air, I came to realization.
Yeah.
Bang, hit him in the head. Damn. And his head, he was facing the board. So like, he didn't have no way to protect himself. Boom! It's a good shot though. Well, yeah, man. So I got kicked out of school.
Yeah.
And
so how was that? How was that like, for you? Like, were you at that stage? Like,
I went to a unit, a Peru.
Okay.
And it's like, there was some really naughty kids in my Peru, man. You know, man got that chip, like cigarette behind their ear in the class, like, you know, like, you know what they're on. And I'm sitting there thinking, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Like, I had a moment. I shouldn't be here, man. I was naughty. I was just troublesome.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I wasn't like, I don't know. I wasn't on bad things.
Yeah.
I was just troublesome.
They lumped you. It's like people refer you in it, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. So but again, I feel like being there is where I found, like, as many teachers as I've had in my lifetime of education, which was very small. I only really connected with one teacher, and that was one of my teachers at Peru, man. And it was my English teacher. And he always sit us down and watch movies. He took us to watch Lord of the Rings, bro. Like, I remember that. And I feel like he was my first the first person to really get me into the industry. That kind of made me appreciate films. And, like, you know, he was just cool. And I feel, yeah, man, things happen for a reason, because if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have become the person I am, man. Yeah. Especially with going into work. My first ever job was, it wasn't a normal job, innit? I went straight to work for Trapstar when they was a startup, before they had a shop, before they had anything.
So talk to us about that. So leaving school, when did that sort of come about? Like, were you doing anything in between then? How did you meet the guy at Trapstar?
How I met them was, I had a summer job. My summer job was I used to be a lifeguard. Again, anything if you're tall, you're not gonna drown, just stick your leg in there, I'll save your life.
Just pick up someone.
Yeah, man. So I was a lifeguard, and one of the guys from Trap used to always come in there and use the sauna and steam room and that. I always talk to him. I didn't notice who he was. And then obviously back in the day, it was really hard to get hold of this clothing line. You had to know someone who knows someone. There was no shop, there was no link, there was no website. It was just, you know.
Yeah, you have to.
And I finally got one, and I didn't know he was the owner. Yeah, imagine this guy comes in all the time. I didn't know he's the owner, but I was nice to him. He was cool to me. Busting joke, how are you today, Ash? Yeah, cool. I just thought this guy was just happy. Like, he's got a good life, man. You know, just middle of the day, he's in the sauna. You know what I mean? And then I remember I must have caught my first Trapstar piece, man. The things that used to attract me to this clothing line was their first stuff it was just a remix of just things you grew up on, nostalgic stuff like Street Fighter or Pac-Man, and, like, you know, like the Raiders logo. They just take away the A in the Raiders logo and it said Riders. I was like, oh,
that's lit.
Take my money. So I remember I caught a jumper, man, the Riders jumper. Great. Oh, I loved it. I was so happy. Then there was this little venue called Arts Club. It was like a little Thursday night in Notting Hill Gate. Every Thursday night. It was called Yo-Yo's. Means you're only young once. And I remember, I don't know, my friend said, yo, come here, man. Like, you know, this is where I'm at one night. And I went there, my Trapstar jumper. And I remember seeing the guy from I was like, oh, how'd you get that jumper? And there was a rule about, I don't understand. I don't know, like, the guy who sold me the jumper said, listen, you can't tell no one about where you got this jumper from, because, like, you know, it's an exclusive thing. So when he asked me, listen, where'd you get a jumper from? This me, I can't really talk about it, bro. It's a secret, innit? So he walked away, came back and said, I made that jumper. I was like, oh. Then he sat me down and said, what do you do, Ash, man? You want to be a lifeguard? Nah, X, Y, Z. I don't know, man. I love this stuff. He said, so you want to get into fashion? I said, maybe. So he just brought me down to the warehouse one day and said, this is my operation. And, like, I was very tall. Like I said, my thing being tall is him, Ash, come here, man. I'm going to pay you free today, yeah? Yeah. But at the age, I remember I was going into, I was old enough to go to college. I remember he sat me down and he said, look, yo, bro, like, if you want to go back to education, and it costs or something, if you want to go to, like, a proper education, like, I know you never had that opportunity. Like, I'll help you if you want to do that. Or do you want to be here? I said, I want to be here. I want to be here. Listen, are you sure? I don't want to take you away from, you know.
Nah, man, I want what is drip, man.
Yeah, man. I wanted that, innit? But he was like, Ash, I don't know, he kind of saw me like a little brother. He was like, I think, you know, like, I'm just saying, you should go and do that. But if you don't want to do that, I'm not going to force it on you. You can stay here. So we stayed there, and I was part of the startup. I was there when they opened their first store. I was there for like 10 years. So, like, it was part of my childhood, man.
Yeah.
They taught me they taught me cut and sew, they taught me design. It taught me everything. Yeah. So big up Trap, man.
So did you ever have any that sort of formal education in sort of acting? Obviously, you left school and the option to go to college was there, but you wanted to work for Trapstar because it is a good opportunity to have at an age. I think a lot of people go into education and end up coming back around
100%.
to work at places like that anyways. So for you then, working at Trapstar, when did acting come into play? Did you ever think about, you know, becoming an actor? I think you mentioned before that you kind of just, like, enjoyed watching skits and
bro. I mean, like, I had no education I had no sort of experience in acting, bro. I mean, like, how do I explain it? I don't want to offend anyone, but drama class in school used to make me cringe, bro. I was like, no, it was extracurricular, like, as in, like, you didn't have to do it, okay. So I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I look back, I'm like, I wish I did that, man.
What was it about? Like Shakespeare, you just didn't like,
I just think, like, It's just too serious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't see comedy on stage unless it's a stand-up. That's how I see it. I mean, and I like funny stuff. Like, you know, I don't know. I like spoofs and stuff like, you know what I mean? So I never understood it back then, but as you know, I look back and I don't stress this point enough, man. Look, if there's any classes that you can take as a younger generation, like, take it. Like, drama, all of that, take that, bro. Like, just take that. I feel like it's just, I wish there was so much things I could have learned and I didn't learn, and I still don't know. So I'm in the mix of this acting matrix, and I'm just like, damn, I wish I had this knowledge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anytime I find someone that's got that knowledge, I get them in the headlock. This me. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? So yeah, I have no I have no experience.
So then, working at Trapstar, you did 10 years there. Yeah. When was it that you decided that it was time for you to leave and move on? Did the acting sort of
No, acting. No, acting. So when, it wasn't one to another. It just, I got to a point in my life where I wanted what I saw at Trapstar, and it weren't mine. You know what I mean? So one thing I always appreciate is they taught me ownership. They taught me like, right, man, like, you can sit here for the rest of your life and be like freeloading Ash. You got a job, but they always said, we see something more for you, bro. Hence why we bring you here. So I saw it go from like selling in a car boot to signing to Jay-Z. Foundation has shares in it. And it inspired me. And I was like, right, I saw the way they did it, and I saw the
journey that they went
through. And I thought, I can do that journey. Not copy it, but I can. There was moments I saw where they had to go to the next level, and I saw them and I studied it. As the youngest in the room, I wasn't allowed to talk. Like, Ash, I've got an idea. We don't care if you got an idea, Ash. Go carry that box. But I saw everything, and they always said, Ash, we want this for you one day. So I kind of just, from when I left Trap, I started up a few brands, and I'm a silent partner in a few brands, and they done well. I'm good at startups. So I get it to a point, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm
out now.
Yeah, I'm out now, man. Like, I'm out now. Hold that. So I've done that a few times for a few brands, big them up. And I don't know. I think it got to the point when COVID just hit, and I was just at home. I was just sitting at home one day, and I just started designing t-shirts, and I realized something there where my passion, the reason I just always came away from other brands that I helped start up was because I didn't care for a brand anymore. I think I saw that at Trapstar. That was like a 10-year journey. I was like, I'm not going to sit here for 10 years and try and make a brand. Yeah. But I realized when I started making these t-shirts this ain't a brand, this is just merchandise. Merchandise always sells. It always sells. Like, you're not in competition of brands, because people will buy your t-shirt and match it with the brands they like. So I just stayed to t-shirts. I became a master connoisseur of t-shirts. I was killing it with t-shirts, and it was during COVID, and I was having fun with it, and it was easy life. And out of nowhere, I got a puppy. Never had a dog in my life. I was like, some pandemic puppy. Like, let's see how this goes. And it was cool. And then I got a phone call from a friend who said, yo, are they looking for a Moroccan in Top Boy? And I was like, it was a friend.
Wait, who's this friend that
just has It's a friend. They don't want to be named.
Okay, right.
But like, this friend always calls me with like Moroccan jokes. Okay. You're not Moroccan, that's why. I think it's kind of borderline racist, but whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, really? They're looking for a Moroccan? Get off my phone, bro. And then they call me back, they said, I'm not even joking this time. I know you, bro. Get off my phone, bro. And then like, they just sent me this link, and I was like, right, they're really looking for a Moroccan. So I was thinking, who do I know in the acting industry? I don't know nobody at this point, except for one person. Ashley Thomas. Do you know Ashley Thomas?
Yeah,
Bashy.
Bashy, of course, yeah.
So I'm born and raised in Mozart, Queen's Park. He's born and raised in Kensal Ras. We are a stone throw away from each other. He always been a good like person that I've known, like through Trapstar, through just living. He was always kind of just had a little respect for me still. So I called him one night. I was like, hey, listen, bro. No, I messaged him on Insta this week, bro. I know it's late. I just need to ask you something, bro. I know I've spoken to you in time. It's not a silly question. He messaged me back going, are you drunk? It's me, bro, it's Wednesday, bro. Like, come on, man.
You never know.
Are you not drunk? It's be cool. He sent me his number, and it was some American number. I was like, oh, man. Yo. I called him, and he's in an American accent. What's up? Like,
is this the right guy?
I'm like, hey, Bash, is that you? He was like, what's up, man? It's Bashy. It's me. Bruv, listen, who is this? It's Bashy from Kensal Ras. I Oh, that's the most horriblest American accent. But
Was he just in character?
Yeah, I was like, why are you talking like that? He said, bro, I'm on set right now, man. Said, oh shit. Like, okay. So I didn't understand this. So why did you ask me? Because I'm in character. These are things I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, listen, what do you want? Listen, bro, I got offered a role. And before I even said the job, he was like, Chaash. I was like, how do you know, bro? How do you know? I didn't even say Top Boy, bro. Listen, bro, as soon as I saw that, I thought of you.
Yeah.
I thought of you. I think a lot of people thought of you, bro. Like when have you read the description? It's me. Yeah, listen, that's you, bro. Like, it's me. But I've never acted this in, bro. The beautiful thing with platforms like Top Boy is you embody the character. It's not like him right now on set where he has to get into character. This is someone you can embody into your own character. And I think you'll be perfect for it, bro. It's me for real. Yeah, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, just try it. Bro, I looked at my phone. You know the call duration. It was like an hour and a half.
The minutes are going up.
Hour and a half. I was like, I've been on the phone. It's an hour and a half with Bash in the middle of the night. He's talking in an American accent. Oh, what's going on? So next morning, I auditioned, and within 20 minutes, they just hit me back saying, "You got a passport?" I was like,
Damn.
Like, yeah. Why does that matter? They're like, because you got the part.
Nice.
What? I was like, what? And then before I went to message Bash, yeah, and he just messaged me, just him. Haha, I heard. He said, what? He said, who are you, bro? Like, what do you mean? Bro, I know everything. He's like, haha.
He's got eyes everywhere.
Yeah, listen, bro, good luck. Listen, just always know you got my number. Call me if you need me on set, whatever the time is, bro. Listen, this is my life now. Welcome. So big him up, man. He really pushed me to go for it, man, after that conversation.
Yeah. So how was that for you? How were you feeling? Obviously, not having any acting experience. Your first gig is going to be Netflix.
Can I be honestly with you? Can I be honest, bro? I was excited. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was excited for reasons that normal people ain't excited for. I wasn't even excited about Netflix or this and that. Bro, I was about to meet Ashley D, bro. Like, Ashley Waters, innit? Now, bro, like, I can't keep it real, bro. It's like, I'm a fan, bro. I'm from a place where I had these guys, bro, when he was a musician, I had his vinyls, bro. Like, I used to be a DJ, bro. I used to, so solid crew. So solid crew. So solid crew.
You're a bit starstruck.
I've never met such solid crew. Bro, but keep in mind, being at Trapstar, I met a lot of people, man. I met a lot of famous people, bro. Like some really, really, like, you know, the times when Trapstar was getting big and all the Rihannas and ASAP Rockies, I met all of these lot. Nice. But I never met no so solid crew, bro. So when I met him, I was like, bro, I was like, I was psyching my mind for this. Yeah. Because when I'm reading the script, I'm like, oh my God, I got a scene of the shade. I got a scene of Asha. So yeah, man, within 2 weeks of getting the job, I was out there, bro. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? Because this was in the middle of COVID. Yeah. It was really hard to travel. So like there was, I swear this was fake because I got dual citizenship for here and for Morocco, innit? So not a lot of Moroccans have this. Yeah. So basically, if anything goes wrong here, I'm going home.
I'm gone.
So basically, it's like, they were like, oh man, you're not vaccinated. I don't think you're going to be able to go.
Crazy.
Listen, hey, wait a second.
This is my home.
I want to go home, I go home, okay? So I explained to them what I can do. So they figured this loophole where I can fly, because we were filming on the coast of Morocco in Spain, where the drug trade really happens. Mm-hmm. So we flew into Gibraltar, which is British. I don't know.
Territory.
It's British territory, but Moroccans have this kind of bly in there. It's like Moroccans can go through there. It's weird, bro. I remember flying in there. Have you ever been to Gibraltar? No. Bro, they've got like red telephone boxes. Just like, and it's British. I'm like, what? Like, with this sun and beach. And there's like, what the red telephone box? But bro, listen, there's a gate. Yeah, there's a gate, and the other side of the gate is Spain.
That's crazy. Just that's one thing I separated.
Yeah. So I'm just walking through the gate with my stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this, bro? Like, no one's searching. I'm looking for the person to search me. They're not even searching me. I'm like, what did I miss the search? And then there was just a man standing there with a sign saying Ash Barba. I was like, ooh, nice. That was my first sprinter. I was like, ooh, the welcome back. I'm like, this is real. And yeah, man.
Came through in style. Smell good for the border.
Man. For me, I don't know, man. It was a blessing to. Like, one of the things that really stood out for me, I was like, right, man, a lot of people really, like, they go through. There's a big journey for people in acting, and I just stumbled into this. I better be humble. I better be grateful for this because like, well, my first job's on the beach. What? Huh?
Make it make sense, man.
Make it make sense. And I don't know, man. I remember just from the flight, from when I got the script, I'm going over it every day, thinking I need to go over it every day. And I didn't have to do that. I learned the hard way.
So what was it like on set then? Obviously, first day coming into this, and of course, just the episodes going into it. Did you have to do any prep before? Obviously, your character is Moroccan. So how did you tap into that side? What was your processes kind of going into this?
I mean, well, my first day on set was terrifying because it's like I landed. And I'm out there for a month, and they give you the month plan. Oh, there's a moment when I got like a week off, just chilling. I'm like, yeah. But the first day I land, the next morning I'm on set, and I've gone to costume. I've met the whole team. I've met everyone. It's like there's a driver who just follows me everywhere. Anyone want to go? I'm like, what? Nah, bro. Let me drive, bro. Let me drive, bro. You sit in the back, bro. You've been tired. Waiting for me outside my hotel, like not trying to disturb me. Sorry, sir, but you need it on set. I'm like, bro, then wake me up, bro. What are you talking about? Waiting outside, bro. And then I remember going to my first scene. My first scene, yeah, was when Deshane meets me.
So you'll meet
and it's a big scene. Yeah, and I was like, I turned to the director to me. Hey, I got an idea, yeah? Can't we do some smaller scenes first? Yeah? They got the whole rig, they got the whole setup. Yeah? Let's do some smaller scenes first. And they walk and they say, Ash, get your ass on set. I'm like, no, bro, but listen, just wait a minute.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. I'll be real with you, my biggest challenge in the whole of acting wasn't the script, it wasn't acting, it was really talking Moroccan, which for me was the biggest thing, because it's like, it's sacred to me. I don't know why, I only talk it to my mum. Till that day, I only talk it to my mum. Like when Moroccans meet me, they're like, oh, you're Moroccan. They start talking Moroccan. I'm like, yeah, I'm Moroccan. I know I talk it. I don't talk it the best. So I talk it to my mum. I'm comfortable to talk in front of my mum. Because my mum's got this rule when I go to her house, she's like, as soon as you step through this door, I don't respond in English. I'm talking to her, she'll be like, I don't respond in English. And then when she'll pass me my phone when a doctor's calling, like, speaking English to me, I don't respond in English. And I'll get slapped for that. But so that was my biggest challenge was talking in front of a set in Moroccan, and the transition of my script going from English to Moroccan. Yeah, that was big for me. So, but I feel like again that was a blessing in disguise because I thought that was the biggest pressure. Acting was easy for me. Like I thought this, it's nothing. The lights and that. I don't care. I don't care about talking Moroccan right now. But so as soon as I feel like that was a blessing. That was like that was my shield, because I feel if I didn't have that, I would have been too focused on acting and I might have just messed that up. But having that as my first scene, everyone's on set, and my first scene is like I'm the main guy in the scene. I'm like, no, like,
pressure.
And just meeting. The first time I meet Asha is on set. I'm like, bro, before they say action,
let me get this out of the way.
Listen, bro. I used to perform your songs in front of the mirror, bro. Like Asha D, I would be like Ash. My DJ name was Ashy B, bro, because of you, bro. Like I'm you. And I was just like, I need to get it off. But it's weird because the industry, like the cameraman was like, he turned behind the camera and said, Ash, you do music? I was like, what?
Didn't even know.
Disrespect me, you know. Afterwards, he was like, yeah, okay, thank you, bro. Let's just get to work. I was like, sorry. But I just get it off. Action. Come here. So for me, it was, and like, I think I annoyed him because I was asking, every time they say cut, I was like, did I do good?
Yeah.
What would you do? Shut up, bro, we done all right, man. And every time they say Ash on set, I'll look up. They say, bro, they're definitely talking to me, man. Sit down. I'll just be like, sorry, bro. But he taught me one thing. Like after a few scenes, he took me to a side. He said, come here. He said, look, we're gonna do it again. This time, look me in my eyes. And when I ask you where the food is, tell me where my food is. Yeah? I was like, okay, cool. Let's try that. Focused on his eyes. Don't look at nowhere. Look me in the soul, bro. I was like, look in the soul. Listen, bro, through my eyes, bro. All right, yeah. It's so confusing. So I went back on set and I remember he's looking at me in my eyes, and there's a moment when he thinks we only talk Moroccan, then I just out of nowhere speak English. And I saw the relief in his eyes. I saw his eyes go from to, and I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, what the hell is in here? You see that? It's in here. It's all right, cool. Noted. Thank you. I took that with me. I took that one with me for the rest of the thing. Big up Ash, because Ash taught me a very, Very important trick that day. That was it.
Yeah.
And I think that comes from me just asking, did I do good? Can I do better? What can I do? Instead of thinking, I know it all, just the reason I'm here. I don't know it all.
Just coming with in a humble
Yeah.
kind of way. So you worked with Micheal Ward as well in a few scenes. How was that like?
I love Michael. Michael's a really, really cool guy. I mean, we definitely bumped heads when we first met. We definitely bumped heads. First couple of days, I was like, his trailer's next to mine. But like, one thing I'll give Michael is he deserves all the flowers he gets, man. Like, when I see him in these big films, he just released a film today, I think, on Netflix. I'm gonna go and watch that.
The football film.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? He was telling me about that on set. He said, man, I've got to go Italy straight after this, man. I've got to learn football. This football film coming out. I was like, from then. But one thing I'll say about him is he's younger than me. So them nights when we're off, like, imagine that. So after the first scene, I'm off for a week. And Netflix is picking up the check. Nah, bro, you don't put me on the beach, bro. Don't put me on the beach. I met him a day after my first scene at Costume. Spoke for a bit, exchanged numbers, because he was staying in some next hotel. He didn't want to stay where the party's at. He was in some rural, focused place. So he called me. Listen, what you doing? He said, we're at my hotel, bro. Just grabbing some food, some breakfast. I'm coming down. Came down. I was thinking, what let's do today? Listen, just go over the script. I'm like, yeah, we got a week though. Listen, Ash, let's go over the script. I've got, listen. So he was teaching me tricks. He taught me this one trick. Listen, I'm going to read your lines. You're going to read my lines. I was like, okay. Why? Listen, because I'm going to see things that you do that I'm going to pick up on and be like, oh, I might do that. And vice versa. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And we did that and it was amazing. I'm like, oh, I'm doing that. So I'm changing that. And he was like, why are you, like, listen, should we go over the whole script? He said, no, we just go over what scene, like, we focus on each scene. And when that scene's over, then we focus on the next scene, bro. Don't overdo it. Cool, man. I'm listening, he's younger than me, but I'm taking it in. I'm not being an idiot. I'm like, cool. And he taught me this other trick. He was like, we're gonna run through the scene, but we're not gonna say nothing. We're gonna talk in facial expressions, like. And it was weird as fuck, yeah. But I was doing it. And again, he was teaching me these things, man. So big him up, man. By the end of it, we became, till this day, I respect him for everything he taught me, man. Because it's like, yeah, there was nights when we were off, we'll have a little drink. It's like, I'll teach him drinking, he'll teach me acting. But big up Micheal Ward. Working with him was amazing, man. He was just, I feel like a lot of people say I had a stand up, I had a great performance and stood out. I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
I would love to say, only because I had one scene with Ashley, I'll give it to Michael, man. Michael really kind of, he threw me an alley-oop there, man, and I slammed dunk that. So big up Michael.
Nah, it's good to hear that. So then how was life after Top? When it came out? Like, what was the initial reaction? Did things change for you? Like, what was it like after the show went live?
Yeah, man, that things changed overnight, bro, because it came out. And then, so I came back and it was a year before this came out. A year, a year.
Must have been on your edge of the seat.
Yeah, so my thing is, all my scenes were in a foreign country. So I didn't have nothing I couldn't measure it to the rest of the season because I didn't know what was going on in Summer House. I didn't know. So in my mind, I'm like, it's all right, role. Nothing big. Brody.
You see it and it's like...
I remember going to the premiere, I swear to God, bro. We at the premiere for Top Boy, they always show the first 2 episodes. And my character is introduced at the end of the second episode, right at the end. And it's like, bro, I was sat there for the both. I knew it was coming. Yeah, I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I'm coming. And I remember for the whole, I can't believe it. I got the biggest reaction in those 2 episodes at the premiere. I was like, what? I was like, what's happening? I was like, why everyone's shocking? Everyone's like, laughing. I was like, what is going on in here, bro? Are you not mocking me? I was getting mad in there. My friend was like, nah, bro, listen, it's like, good. You did this. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to listen to my friend. And I remember from when I walked in to the cinema, no one knew I was in it. No one knew I was in Top Boy. To when I walked out, it was like I went from being a ghost to being a giant, bro. Weird. Yeah. It was weird.
Your height, definitely, you can't hide anymore.
Yeah, man. It was weird, but there was things that were happening in the premiere and I couldn't help myself, man. There was this kid and he was, I think he had some sort of mental disabilities. And he was just walking past the cinema and he saw Micheal Ward and he's lost his shit, bro. He's trying to come in, yeah. And I saw, he's a sweetheart. He stopped, he spoke to the kid, all this, that, but he was so busy. His agent had said, Mike, I need you over here. I remember the kid just, I don't know, man. I think he felt he embarrassed himself. So I sat with him. He said, bro, what you got? What? Right, well, the open bar, and I can't give you a drink, but I was getting him food. And I don't know, man. There was moments at that premiere where I saw a lot of beauty. And then after, I saw a lot of, I don't want to say ugly, but I saw a lot of, because it's like when I walked in, everyone's like, why is he here? Then when I walked out, they said, oh my God, he's the guy. I was like, bro, you gave me
just
the
a second ago.
Get the
Yeah,
hell out of
yeah,
here.
yeah.
And I don't know, man. It went from just being invisible, being a ghost, to just everything changing. I couldn't even get on a bus to go down the road where someone's whispering, why is he on a bus? Ain't he in Top Boy? I was like, I live here. I live here. All right, I'm in Sliders. All right, I'm going up the road. Like, don't give me that. Like, I'm not going to start hiding. Yeah, like, bro, I'll go Tesco, bro. I will go Tesco. If you go to Tesco at 4 o'clock, yeah, they got some great stuff on sale. I'll be buying the sale stuff. Someone's just there with his phone. Wait. I'm at self-checkout, getting some cheap. Leave me alone, bro. What the hell? Like, it's crazy. But, I mean, the first week was crazy for me because it's like, keep in mind, I've got this dog, this puppy, she's a Shar-Pei. They're very good guard dogs. They don't like people around me. So, like, every single person would stop. I saw a bus driver stop in the middle of the road. Hey! I was like, bruv, who doesn't watch this show? Like, I thought it was a demographic, the whole world watches this show. And I remember I see everyone some guy was clapping at me. I was like, all right, man. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. But my dog's just like, what's going on? I want to fight everyone.
He wants some, yeah.
And it was just, I don't know, it was crazy. The only person that didn't know about it was my mum. Because mom's in a bubble. She just watches Al Jazeera all day.
Yeah. How is she like sort of taking that? Obviously, like, as a tradition, like we said earlier on, like a Moroccan family want you to, have
100%
more, like a more stable job. But
100%. My mum
announcing that must have been.
You know what? This is what I knew, yeah. Because I always go to my mum's, always like set up like with I teach her technology. I'm like, yo, mum, look, you got a Fire Stick, you got Netflix, you got this. I just want YouTube. Just put the YouTube. Just me, mum. I got everything. I got Amazon. I got everything. Like, YouTube.
Not interested.
And then when someone came and she said, Ash, what is your password for Netflix? I was like,
That's the thing, she wouldn't ask you directly as well. She did it on the slide.
So she was like, what is this narcos you do? This Moroccan narcos? They say you're Moroccan narcos? I'm like, mum, I've done some acting. I sat down on my mum and said, watch it. Watch me do the thing now. Because I'll be real with you, this is another thing for me. I don't know, I'm the only one that feels this in the acting industry. Like, maybe because I don't feel like I was trained for it at the time. I couldn't bring myself to watching Top Boy when it came out. To me, it's like if I send a voice note to someone, I can't listen.
Got your own voice,
it's not even But when I watched it, I was like, rewind that.
Not too
now
bad.
It's like I feel like ever since that come out, I watch things differently, bro. Like I watch things like I study that. I study the transitions and scenes and how they set the camera up and, like all these, I study things. I see things I've never seen before. Now when I watch things, I rewind them. It takes me about 5 hours to watch a film because I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Because you've seen the magic behind now, isn't it?
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah. It almost kind of ruins it for you sometimes.
Yeah, but I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
So when I watched it and I was so proud of myself, man. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? Is that me? I didn't even know my character was going to be that big.
Yeah.
But
massive.
Yeah.
So with your character obviously being Moroccan and the show being a London show, I think that was the first time that series went abroad, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So how was that for you, obviously being a Moroccan character but still based in London? Like was the reception to you a little bit different? Obviously, you mentioned at the premiere that no one really knew sort of who you were.
You know what?
Do people kind of see, think, cause when I first saw you as well, I thought you were an actor that lives in Morocco, from Morocco, and this is how they cast it, because they went to Morocco and they found an actual Moroccan actor.
Oh, listen, I you know what I did for the first time? I read it. I went on Reddit. I looked at it. I was like, who is this enigma Ash Chaash? I was like, oh my God. I was commenting, it's me. Everyone's like, who is he? No, he must be Moroccan. He must have. Someone said, what drama school did he go to? I'm like, I didn't go to drama school. So the reception was great here, man, in London, because it's like one thing I realized is it's not the same for I know growing up where I grew up. It's there's a lot of crime. So one thing I do notice is a lot of people in Top Boy that are the cast that are here, they are portrayed as on the block living this life. Mm-hmm. Now the real people that live on the block living this life are gonna see that, and it's gonna rub them up wrong.
Okay,
they're gonna be like, nah. How is he telling my story?
Yeah,
how is he? So when they see them, they're gonna test them. Well, my character, he's on the beach in Morocco. So when I see these real goons when I'm walking my dog at 2 in the morning, they're like, hey, big up your thing though. And I'm like, safe, bro. Listen, like, your thing's different. Listen, you see that other you? Man, I'll slap him if I see him. Like. So I feel like I had this shield over me, man. I've never got one bad reception. Not one person has come up. I've seen all the kids from around everywhere, and it's just like, I feel free, man. I love it. I feel free in my own city. But it taught me a valuable lesson, man. It taught me, watch yourself when you're portraying something out here, man, because like
you're representing.
Yeah, man, you're representing, man. So it's all cool. Yeah, I get a moment to be a bad boy on camera. Nah, bro, you better watch yourself. Cause a real bad boy gonna want to talk to you, bro. Yeah. So I feel like it was a blessing, man. I was just a Moroccan, and like you said, so many people come up to me, no question, confused. They're like, "Are you really Moroccan?" I was like, "What do you mean? I played a Moroccan." No, but I thought the acting was just great. I was like, "Right, I thought I was that good. I'm not Moroccan." Wow. But yeah, man. It's just...
Now, so obviously after Top Boy, you've been pursuing a lot of things. Obviously, you mentioned that you're very business minded and you're doing things in the fashion space. Yeah. But you also recently did a short film called The Therapists. How was that? How did that sort of come about? Because that was by director Akwasi, wasn't it?
Akwasi, big up Akwasi, my brother, man. So it came at a time where I really wanted to do, like, I was getting a lot of roles after Top Boy, and it was always pretty much the same hood drama thing. And I just couldn't. I couldn't bring it. I couldn't bring myself to doing it. I was big up everyone who shouted me for roles. I'm sorry, but it's like, not in a rude way.
You don't want to box yourself in.
One thing I noticed with Top Boy, maybe because I'm in it now, is like, I don't know, the later seasons really inspired a lot of a lot of people to want to get into the industry, acting, and I love that. But I feel everyone was like, yeah, I just want to make a Top Boy. Where, as in, I feel the only reason I think I noticed that is because when I was at Trapstar, when I was there, I remember it inspired a lot of brands to, I want to make a Trapstar. Instead of, I just want to make something, you know, that represents me. I feel like everyone's like, yo, man, I think you'll be great for this. And it's just, when I open the script, it's, where's the food, fam? Where's this? I'm like,
yeah, same one.
And then Akwasi just hit me up randomly. He was like, bro, I've got this short and I would love for you to be in it. I never knew him. And this is what's it about? He said it's about a barbershop. I was like, yes. I was like, what? I was like, what? This means you want me in that? This means, yeah, bro. I felt like it was a compliment. I was like, thank you, bro, because I thought people only saw me in one way. And he approached me. Listen, miss, one thing I respect about him, he was straight out. Listen, this is self-funded. I'm self-funding this. Like, I've left my job to pursue this. So I felt like I saw him take a leap. I was like, I know where you're at right now, bro. Yeah. You got me. Like, let's go in it. And it was it was very different to doing Top Boy. As in, Top Boy, I think the director just left me to do what I wanted to do. Where I was just feeding off Micheal Ward and that, where the therapist is I'm a lead role. I'm the guy in this. So I don't know, man. Like, big up my co-star, Brett Curtis. He's an amazing young actor, man. Like, he's so hungry for it. I hope he's gonna go far, I can tell. But Akwasi was he's such a gentle guy. Akwasi's like, hey, that's great take. This time we're gonna do it like this. Like, but he took full lead, and I let him take that.
Yeah. That must have been.
It was different for me, and I loved it. When I watched it back, I was like, I was so happy with the role. I was so happy because as soon as that came out, all these other jobs started coming out. Like jobs were just all sorts of jobs that I wanted to be a part of, and I was like, oh my god, this only happened because I trusted Akwasi. So big up Akwasi, man. That was a great experience for me. My first lead role. I'm so honoured to be a part of it, and I feel like I made a family from everyone, from costume to makeup to the camera crew to everyone, the runners, everyone. We're still a family. We still got to, like, we're still in the same group chat. Like, we're still there, like, man.
Now, can you tell us maybe a little bit some of the lessons that you've learned over the past couple of years? Obviously, being an actor that's kind of got thrown in the deep end, you managed to obviously land on your feet. Like, are there any lessons that you kind of learned over the time, whether it's like working with people or just in general? Move. Yeah, just how to move. Yeah.
What I've learned is be open to. It's like, I don't know. It's like how I saw potential at Trapstar when it was a startup. If anyone reaches out to me, it's not about it's not about who you are and what I can benefit from you. It's like, what's your passion? You know what I mean? I'll work with you. I don't care about what it can do for me or how it can benefit me. It's more like, what's your passion? Where's your head at? Like, so I always say, be open to everyone. Shake everyone's hand. Everyone wants a picture with you, shake their hand. Be nice to them, ask their names, be respectful. It's like my mum always says, no matter, I don't know like who you think you are, but you better shake everyone's hand. You better ask them their name. You better remind them that you lot are equal. No one, it's not out here to be like, oh yeah, let me take a picture. I'm like, all right, man, enjoy your day. Like, talk to everyone. And I feel like that's what leads me into other rooms and places. It's like, I don't know, I see it, and I don't know, just I feel that's a big lesson for me, is to always be open, always be open, like always be open. If someone approaches you for wrong intentions, and you it was a moment where you shouldn't have been open, at least you know in your heart you were open for the right reasons. So I feel God will always intervene in them times, and look after you. But yeah, man, be open, be respectful, man. Like, I'm not above anyone. Like, it's definitely not that, man.
That's a good, very good advice there. And maybe on the acting front, anyone that's kind of, you know, you think you mentioned it earlier on, like you regret not having taken the opportunity to, you know, do those drama courses and kind of, you know, learn anything that you could have at an early age. So do you have any, you know, sort of similar advice or anything that you can, you know, add to that in terms of any actors that are coming up a little bit? Maybe they might not even know that they want to be actors, or
this what I was gonna say. It's there's no one thing that always stood out to me for the audition for Top Boy was right at the end. It said no acting experience required. When I saw that, it kind of made me think, rah,
you can do it.
I got onto this big show with no agent and no acting experience. Like, now the game has changed. I feel, don't ever think like, oh, it's too late, I should have took it serious. When I know the game has changed. This ain't I don't know how to explain it. This ain't a sport. You know what I mean? This ain't football. You ain't got to start from young. I can't lie to you, man. It can happen for you at any time in your life. Just, you know, you just got to tap into what you appreciate, man. Like, you got to tap into, you know, what you grew up on, like, you know, your nostalgia, your memories, the stuff. Like, I felt that's what helped me get to where I'm at with acting.
Yeah.
Until this day, I haven't taken one acting class. I ain't listen to this man. But one piece of advice I got from someone is work on my accents. He said, listen, yeah, the English accent, yeah, the English, just the English language, we can emulate any kind of accent where most of the world can't emulate our accent. Like, we can speak American. Americans can't speak English. When's the last time you seen an American act like an English person?
Yeah.
Don't work like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many examples of it. Like Damson Idris, bro. Like, bro, I was deep in Snowfall. I was like, this man's from Bricky. He's not from Bricky. Like Idris Elba in The Wire. Like, these are things that are just historical to me, man. So I say, like, you know, this is, you know, Shakespeare's from here, bro. This is ours. Like, I feel like just use that to your advantage. It's your tool. Like, figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll take you around the world if you can figure out your accents. But I mean, I wouldn't say acting classes, they won't hurt. Do them, but I've never done them, so maybe I need to. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to focus on my accents right now. So.
Yeah, that's fair. So then how do you also deal with like maintaining a healthy mind? I think the industry alone, like the film industry or, you know, acting industry, you hear a lot of stories, especially when you go out to LA, in terms of like how people are. Of course, it's like everyone's trying to get to a certain place in their career. So it's a very cutthroat sort of industry. So how do you like maintain a healthy mind, especially in London? You always hear that UK's bad vibes, all that kind of stuff.
You know what? Again, a blessing in disguise, man. I feel like I've lived it. I feel like being at Trapstar for 10 years, I've lived it. Like, you know, them lot just having me around, going to these VIP celebrity parties, all this stuff, like, I've lived it. So when Top Boy came out, I wasn't fazed by the industry. I was like, what? You know, it's like I'm backed by popular demand. Like, I know half of the people in the industry, like, oh shit, Ash, damn, that's crazy. So I feel how I keep level-minded is I go see my mum. I go see my mum at hers, sit down in this silent house of she don't know what's going on in the outside world, like, and it's just, I love it.
It's peaceful.
You know what I mean? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So how's life? Yeah, man. Imagine I've had a crazy week. I'm like, that's good, man. She's always like, how's your dog? Listen, look after that dog, you know, like. So just hanging out with my mum, just have a routine, like, you know, wake up every day 5:30, go gym, walk my dog, go to work. I just maintain, like, I go to these events. Don't get twisted. I go out to these toxic events, but the only real reason I go to them is because I always get a kick out of taking like one of my boys that I've grown up with, someone who isn't in the industry, who's got social media for like, who's got like 5 followers. You don't even, but as in like they get starstruck. Oh my god, oh my god! And I love that. I love when I take them home. They're like, hey bro, look, you know what, you know I got a big, and I love that. I live for that. I feel like that for me is. That keeps me level-headed, man. I love seeing that. My friends, they come back, hey, bro, I had a great night. You know, you had a good night, yeah? All right, we go again tomorrow, bro.
It's good that you're in that position to be able to,
man, to be able to that. Yeah, I get a kick out of seeing my friends smile, man. So that's what keeps me that keeps me clear-minded, man, level-headed, seeing people around me kind of just happy, man.
Brilliant. Right, we're going to move over to the last segment of the podcast now, which is the game segment. Oh. So you look a bit nervous there already. But the idea of this game segment is that we're going to play 5 clips from maybe popular culture, films, TV shows. It's going to be blurred out, so you only have the audio to go with. So you have to guess just purely from the audio.
Good game. Sounds like a good game.
Yeah. So we're going to play the first clip for you.
Here's the plan. We get the warhead and we hold the world ransom.
Easy one.
What do you want me to answer it? Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, yeah. That was the easy one. We got to warm you up a little bit. You're going to get it, started.
What a great actor.
Yeah.
What a great actor.
Every time you see him, you kind of, you don't, because he was heavily in like makeup, wasn't he? As well, like the VFX.
But the thing is, it's like, you know them films where you play multiple characters? Like, Eddie Murphy and Coming to America.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean, bro? Eddie Murphy and Norbit.
Nutty Professor.
I would love a film like that where I play multiple characters. I would kill that, bro.
Go back to your saying before, like the skits and the comedy side.
Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, man. I feel like that's fun. that looks like a lot of work, but damn, that's fun, man.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna play the next clip for you.
That's all right.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the food of the sea.
Oh, Forrest Gump, man. Big up Baba.
Nice one. 2 out of 5.
Amazing film. Like Baba. What a guy.
All right, third clip now.
What's in the box?
Oh, ain't it 7?
Oh,
it's 7, right?
Yeah.
7.
Damn, you got that just from what's in the box?
7, man. Yeah, 100%.
Damn, how did you get that one? Like,
come on, that's classic. That's a classic.
I thought that one was going to be a difficult one.
No way.
Okay, you're doing really well.
I'm from the DVD era, guys. You know what I mean?
All.
I'm from the DVD era, guys.
So you're 3 out of 5 so far. Can you make this 4 out of 5?
Don't jinx it. Man, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't even tell you the film. Wait, what film is it? What film is it? The Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Nice one. 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
Jesus,
man.
Smashing this, man. Come on.
I'm not really a horror movie person. But them days were good.
Yeah.
I feel like now I think after Saw put me off horrors because that was just disturbing.
It was too real, wasn't it?
It was just like, I got to cut my leg off to get out of this game. Wow, God. No, I'm ready.
All right, can we make it 5 for 5?
I'll be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that.
This is Fresh Prince. That ain't a film, but I love that.
That was a series. Yeah.
Even him, this whole, you see, like Will Smith in Fresh Prince was something amazing.
I don't think we'll ever get something like that
we're
again,
never going to get that again. This was an opportunity given to him. And he played Will Smith. Yeah. He played himself.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what? And like, it was in front of a live studio audience with that cast who are amazing actors and actresses. Bro. I'm like, what?
How do you feel about the replacement of Aunt Viv? And that's one of the moments where everyone was just like...
New Aunt Viv was cool.
New Aunt Viv.
She weren't old Aunt Viv,
Aunt Viv's all the way,
yeah, man. She weren't old Aunt Viv, man. She weren't... but you know what? Talking on that, have you seen the new Fresh Prince that they did?
Yeah, the remake, yeah.
Do you know what? I've met a few of the cast members. I've spoken to the director. One thing I always like to stress to them is, in a time of reboots being really bad,
yeah,
they done really good.
They did really well.
Like, I was scared, like, bro,
bro,
Lion King and all that live action. I hated it. I was so sad. I was heartbroken. But as in, like, bro, they got that right. You know what it is for me? I remember meeting the new what's his name, bro?
Oh, the butler.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Jeffrey.
That's it. Yeah.
And it's like he saw me at some event and he was like, "Oh my god, the guy from Top Boy." No, bro. I just need to tell you something, bro. Like, bro, you played an important character, bro. Like, you took on a big character and you didn't, and you done him justice. You got to big him up, man. I was like, before he tries to throw me flowers. Flowers, bro. These are flowers, bro.
We always forget that character. Like,
man, that's a big character, bro.
At that time as well.
That was a big show for everyone. So I respect that whole project. Yeah. And it was just amazing to see how they bring it to like. They bring it to a modern time. And it was like, it was cool.
Yeah, I pick up the director because I know he used to do a lot of like, I used to pitch stuff. I remember following him on YouTube. He used to like create like concepts for stuff. Yeah. And I think he just made that trailer out of his own back and people saw that. And
that's what I mean. Yeah, it was just a little trailer, bro.
And he got picked up.
So big up Will Smith, big up the whole team, and big up everyone just, man. Will Smith started, me and my boy were talking about it the other day, like, bro, look at Will Smith's run. Look at all the films. Men in Black. Ali, bro. Now what, bro? Independence Day, bro. You had a great run, man.
He's still going.
He's still going. I see the Bad Boys trailer. Now, what? No,
Crazy. Well done, Ash. You got 5 out of 5. You're definitely, I think only one other person did that as well. So you're tied for number 1 today. So well done on that one. Looking to the future, looking forward. Is there anything that we can expect to see from Ash?
More time. I don't like talking on things that haven't happened yet. I feel like just let them happen and then talk about it after. But I will say, me and Akwasi sat down, the director for The Therapist, and we're expanding on the Therapist universe, which I'm really excited about.
Amazing.
Really excited about that, man.
Can't wait to see that. The character itself, like I said, the barber character, it's amazing.
So yeah, apart from that, I'm about, man. See me around London.
Yeah.
Ash.
We'll link you up in a Tesco or Asda or something.
Yeah, man. It's like, I'll show you 4 o'clock. And see me there at 4 o'clock. I'm still there.
Still there. Nice one. Well, if any of our listeners wanna find you online and connect with you, where can they find you?
Mainly on Insta, just ash.catch. You know what I mean? That's another reason that the whole character from Top Boy kind of connected with me, because his name's Chaash and everyone always calls me Ash Catch. It's like, it's fused into one. I was like, what is going on? But yeah, Ash Catch, just on Insta. Yeah, man. That's really where you'll find all my information connected in my link. So yeah, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Ash. It's been a pleasure having you on the podcast, man. Hopefully everything goes well with the new project.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed this content, then make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the official London Podcast Studios channel. If you want to join the creative community and find out how you can get the picture, then make sure to click the link in the description.